Hey, what's up, guys? I got another movie review for you. This one's from Sony Pictures, so it's a pretty mainstream one, but it is a direct-to-video and kind of a not that well-known movie, at least from what I've seen. It's called Instant Death, and as you can see on the front, it has Lou Ferrigno, who is in his 60s when he made this, and you can tell from there it's kind of like a Taken type vibe. I didn't know what to expect from this, other than I thought it was really interesting that it had an old man Lou Ferrigno as what was clearly going to be like him as an action star. I bought it on impulse at Walmart when I saw him on the cover, and I have to admit I'm really glad that I bought it. He plays a special ops dude who's retired, but he's never been able to cope with not being part of that. He doesn't really know what to do with his life because he's a trained killer, and all he wants to do is kill people. You know, you can relate to this guy. You know, all we really want to do is kill people, but we can't, and that's what this guy's dealing with. Trying to be a normal person, but he can't because he's so like wrapped up in this, you know, what they trained him to be. Anyway, he has an estranged daughter, and then she has a daughter, and so he goes over to the UK to visit her and try to reconnect and find some meaning in his life that's not killing people. He ends up witnessing a crime that was being committed by a local crime boss, and this just spins everything into hell and back for this poor guy. Um, it's way more violent than I thought it was going to be. It's way more sadistic, way more mean-spirited. The crime boss actually has his daughter beaten, raped, and blinded. Has her eyes cut with razor blades, and then the granddaughter, he smothers her to death himself with a pillow. And then, of course, now we have Lou Ferrigno on the hunt for this crime boss and all of his men, and the movie's just kind of about his hunt to get there. This movie does not shy away from violence. It's one of the rare cases where you have a protagonist in a movie who is every bit as vile and sadistic, if not more so, than the bad guys. He unleashes a fucking torrent of just ridiculous violence. It's almost like watching a video game. He pulls a shotgun like out of his back. You have no idea where it came from. I mean, you didn't see it before then. He shoots a guy with it, and the guy flies like 40 feet from the shot. It's crazy. It's got a shit ton of violence, a shit ton of mean-spirited violence too. Not just like action violence, but like brutal, sadistic violence. Unfortunately, a lot of the bloodshed is CGI, but I will give them this. They made the blood dark, which makes it a million times better than 99% of the CGI blood out there. It also does have some practical effects. At its core, this is kind of a smaller scale action movie. It doesn't have like a shit ton of explosions and stuff. It's just about gunplay, fighting, and the fighting is cool too because it's old man Lou Ferrigno, and it's definitely stylized, and it's definitely kind of slow motion at times, but it's super fun to watch, and it's just so weird that this movie is so mean-spirited. I loved it. I loved dysfunction, and this movie delivered it like big time. I mean, it is super violent, super over the top, super sadistic, and has a completely unsatisfying to most people, but to me, the perfect way to end it. I really like this movie. I don't know that I would call it a good movie, but it was extremely entertaining, and it was extremely violent and sadistic, and I love that shit. The DVD is from Sony Pictures. It doesn't have any extras that I know of, but it is an anamorphic widescreen. Thank God. I mean, what movie wouldn't be at this point? But anyway, it sucks that I couldn't find it on Blu-ray, but it looks fine on DVD. If you like action movies, revenge movies, or if you just like sadistic, violent, over-the-top movies, do not sleep on Instant Death. I know it looks kind of crappy, but it's really fun to watch, and it's fucking Lou Ferrigno killing people in horrible, horrible ways, and it's so much fun to watch. I hope the movie finds at least a few new fans from this. Give it a chance, and hopefully I'm gonna have another video up soon. Make sure to go to markfusion.com to read hundreds and hundreds of crazy movie reviews, and there's new ones up every day. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.